Hi there. Daniel and King Nebuchadnezzar's dream. The prophet Daniel understood the seasons and timings of God and interpreted King Nebuchadnezzar's dream. This was yet another confirmation of the coming of the Roman Empire and the coming of God's kingdom on earth. Nebuchadnezzar was a powerful king of the empire of Babylon. Daniel was among thousands of captives who were taken from Judah as exiles into Babylon between 605 BC and 582 BC, alongside treasures from both Solomon's palace and the temple. Daniel was among the four Hebrews who were found to be good looking, gifted in wisdom, knowledge, and quick to understand. The other three were Hananiah, Mishael, and Azariah. This was the dream the prophet Daniel interpreted for the king. Your Majesty looked, and there before you stood a large statue, an enormous dazzling statue, awesome in appearance. The head of the statue was made of pure gold, its chest and arms of silver, its belly and thighs of bronze, its legs of iron, its feet partly of iron and partly of baked clay. While you watched, a rock was cut out, but not by human hands. It struck the statue on its feet of iron and clay and smashed them. Then the iron, the clay, the bronze, the silver, and the gold were all broken to pieces and became like chaff on a threshing floor in the summer. The wind swept them away without leaving a trace. But the rock that struck the statue became a huge mountain and filled the whole earth. This was the dream, and now we will interpret it to the king. Your Majesty, you are the King of kings. The God of heaven has given you dominion and power and might and glory. In your hands he has placed all mankind and the beasts of the field and the birds in the sky. Wherever they live, he has made you ruler over them all. You are that head of God. After you, another kingdom will arise, inferior to yours. Next, a third kingdom, one of bronze, will rule over the whole earth. Finally, there will be a fourth kingdom, strong as iron, for iron breaks and smashes everything. And as iron breaks things to pieces, so it will crush and break all the others. Just as you saw that the feet and the toes were partly of baked clay and partly of iron, so this will be a divided kingdom. Yet it will have some of the strength of iron in it, even as you saw iron mixed with clay. As the toes were partly iron and partly clay, so this kingdom will be partly strong and partly brittle. And just as you saw the iron mixed with baked clay, so the people will be a mixture and will not remain united, and more than iron mixes with clay. In the time of those kings, the God of heaven will set up a kingdom that will never be destroyed, nor will it be left to another people. It will crush all those kingdoms and bring them to an end, but it will itself endure forever. This is the meaning of the vision of the rock cut out of the mountain, but not by human hands, a rock that broke the iron, the bronze, the clay, the silver, and the gold to pieces. The great God has shown the king what will take place in the future. The dream is true and its interpretation is trustworthy. The fourth iron empire in the dream was Rome. The kingdom of God is the stone cut out without hands that became a mountain that filled the whole earth. Jesus Christ, through his redeemed people on earth, is the fulfillment of this prophecy. The message of the dream is that God's power is greater than earthly power, including that of kings. Be blessed.